I'm going to do a quick video on how to land $10,000 clients for website design from wearing a t-shirt with your business logo. I'm starting a website design business from zero, so this is one of the first things I did. I'm going to go out like twice a week wearing my jacket, working at coffee shops, co-working spaces like WeWork, chambers of commerce, boxing classes, gym, yoga classes, rock climbing, farmers markets. It's perfect for introverts like me, so you don't have to approach people and they just come to you. If you're new to the channel, I design dreams to reality. I make websites for minority-owned businesses to bring their vision to life, for financial freedom from a 9-to-5, more family vacations, a website making money while you sleep. I remember feeling alone, rarely seeing people that look like me, and feeling like the underdog, having a single-parent immigrant mom. My dad died in a car accident. People said my high school was ghetto, working random jobs, to designing for the Black Eyed Peas, Kanye West, Shay Mitchell, NERD, Kevin Hart, Kendrick Lamar, Chris Brown, Kid Cudi, Diddy, Neo, to name a few. I used to do this when I was designing clothing. I would just make the best designs I can and have people stop me. And that's one of the ways I got to work for celebrities. Be so good that they can't ignore you. I just met a manager today from Amazon asking me if I did website design, and they were looking for a website designer. I did a quick mock-up of the design on Adobe Illustrator, or you can do it for free on programs like Inkscape. Then I searched for businesses who could print on garments to find out the dimensions for the artwork. You can get mock-up shirts from Google or Pexels. In Google, you can search black shirt, click on images, click on tools, then select large resolution images so your images won't be blurry. After you find an image you like, you can click on the image and then open image in new tab, then drag the picture to your desktop. When I make a mock-up with a dimension of 12 by 16 inches, I enlarge my black t-shirt image larger than the 12 by 16 inches canvas so I can get a more accurate visual of placement. I got inspiration from band shirts, vintage shirts, movie artwork covers, Stussy. Then I created the artwork with the logo only, and then I created a second document with people wearing the logo to show placement of the artwork logo. I also printed it on paper and laid it on the jacket to see how it looked like and see if the text is readable. I emailed my artwork to the print shops and got prices from 6 different places that can print the garments so I can see the range of prices and to find out the dimensions of the artwork. I checked the reviews to find the best companies in the area. Then I sent emails to these local places. Pork chop requires you to order 37 items to screen print. So let's say the cost to print is $30 for 37 items. The cost is going to be around $1,110. That's not including base cost, setup fees, and buying the clothing to print on. Screen printing is a printing method where ink is pushed through a woven screen onto fabric. The ink doesn't soak into the fabric but lays on top of the product. With screen printing, a special screen has to be made for each element of your design. Once that's done, the colors and elements of the design are applied layer by layer onto the garment. The more layers your design has, the longer it'll take to print it, and the thicker the design will feel on the product. The long setup time is why screen printing is primarily used to print items in bulk. It's not a cost-effective way to print one t-shirt or two, since it takes hours to create the stencil for your design. DTG stands for direct to garment. DTG printing processes uses ink in order to print directly onto the garment using a DTG printer, just like how your printer prints on paper. The best fabrics to use is 100% cotton, comb cotton, organic cotton, linen, light colored, polyester, and blends. Gorilla Print Shop requires you to order 36 items. Snap costs $25 to print with no base costs, setup fees, and you could just print one item of clothing. The Foundry Print Shop requires you to order 50 items. Then I checked online for places like the Printful and DTLA Print. You just drag and drop your artwork and you can get the price pretty fast. Just make sure to check the dimensions. The Printful is 12 by 16 inches for front and back print. They don't have Carhartt jackets at the Printful. That's the jacket I'm going to use. To print a sweater on the back is $29.49, not including tax. To print a t-shirt on the back is $19.64, not including tax. The dimensions for DTLA print is 15 by 18 inches, and the total cost to print one Carhartt jacket at DTLA print is $193.30, and it would take around 2 weeks to finish. The things you need to give to the screen printer is a 300 DPI print size, or a vector file, a PNG file. It depends on each place, and they'll tell you what you need. And then you have to convert text to outlines. I'll post a YouTube video on how to do it. If you bring your own clothing, it needs to be 100% cotton for DTG printing. Some places require you to bring a new piece of clothing. If you're bringing your own clothes, you can buy from Samnar if you're buying in bulk and have to print more than one item. I ended up going with Snap and bought a Carhartt jacket from the mall. I plan to make a sweater and t-shirt and jacket, but print one item first to test and see what it looks like. But make sure to print on one item first to test and see what it looks like, because I didn't do that. I noticed some letters were smaller than I expected and needed to make it bigger, so I should have just started on a t-shirt that cost $20 because I started with a jacket that cost $109 plus tax and printing, and the printing cost was $30 plus tax, and then the total ended up being $154.18. I was lucky to get it printed in one day with Snap. DTLA print to print a Carhartt jacket was $193.30. I don't think that was including tax, and it would have took around 2 weeks to finish.